So yesterday we have discussed about edit text, and after that we discussed about the resources which we are using for that. Means like how to handle all the things. So that resources regarding that resources we discussed. So today, like by using these resources, like that we called as a validations. So how to do the validations? So that we will discuss today here, because like many times that validations are will play the major role. Because see, when I want to enter my name, so there should be one validation. Email, there should be a one validation. Or sometimes some of them are the mandatory, or some of them are not mandatory. So such kind of things to handle those all the things. So these validations will play major role. So that now we will see. Like I'll create a project, just a minute. Yes, the Android Studio has somewhere. Yeah, here it got stuck. Just a minute. I'll create a new project. From the new project, we will do the next step. So, mandatory. Like let us say in this form itself, let us say name is mandatory, mobile number is mandatory, and both passwords should be equal. Like such kind of maybe password length could be 8 characters. So such kind of validations we will add here. Wait, I'm force quitting this. We will reopen again this so that it will open quickly. So that it will open quickly here. Now I'm opening the sender. Okay, from here we will create one new project. So the new project, the name MDV's activity. So the project name itself we will give as a validation. Right, I'm creating this project. So from the validation, now we will see how that things will happen. Like there we will take 4 to 5 form fields. So with those form fields, like how to handle that, that we will see here now. So from this here now, we will change this layout. So far we are using linear layout only. So from next program onwards, we will go with the relative layout. So because few days already we used, so we got that idea about this linear layout. Same way, we will see that relative layout as well. So we require this, right? So I'll close this. So the orientation, so that is vertical. Also same time I'm adding this data binding as well. So for the data binding, we have to add the layout, right? So I have added the layout. So This text I'm changing as a validation. So here now I'll add this edit text, match parent, wrap content, ID. So that is the name. And so for this, what we have to write? So margin 10 dp, padding 10 dp. Right, remaining other properties I'm not using, but only the thing we will give as a hint so that we can know that what is what, right? Name. Like this, I'll add here 3 to 4 fields. The next 2, 3, 4, right? So this second one I'll give that has a mobile. Right here I'll change this is the mobile. So this one I'll change as an email. So this one I'll change as email. So this one is that address. So here also I'll change as address. Right now I'll take one button, submit button. So match parent, wrap content, ID. So that is the submit text, submit, done. Right, I won't give any other properties. Right, we have to write first here we have to enable the data binding. So that is data binding enable equal to true. So let us sync this. So once it is done here, now we will add that data binding. Then we can write the code for that. Right here now, where binding colon. So that is activity main binding equal to null. Right. So here now binding equal to data binding. So data binding util. So data binding util dot set content view. Here I'll write this. Right here now I'll write that binding dot. So submit button. Once we click on that submit button, so we have to uh, get the data right. So that set on click listener. So for that I have applied here the listener. So what we have to do here now, here within this listener, now simply here we have to do simple like first of all here globally I'll create one where is this means this my define is all fields checked. Just I'm defining one. This is all fields checked equal to false. So initially I'm treating that no, nothing has selected this. Right. Then now within this here now I'm writing this is all fields checked equal to. So check all fields. Just I'm defining one more thing. Check all fields. Just I'm defining like this. Right. Now here I'm writing this is if is all fields checked means this is the true condition. In case if it is a true, so it will display one toast. So the toast dot make text. So this at the rate main activity. So here it will display as valid. Then toast dot length long finally dot show done. Else in case if it is not done, right, if it is not done here, else the same toast, it will display here. So invalid means all are not selected. Like that I want to do. Now with this name, here I have to create a class. So like here I have to create a one class. So I created within this here check all fields I have created. So this is the boolean because here it will give true or false. So that's why it is the boolean. So boolean, I have created a boolean here. Right. So here I'm checking this if binding dot. First one is the name, right? So with that name, we have to define that. So that we have to write if binding. What happened here? No, okay. This you have to create here within this, right? So if binding dot. So what is the first one we given? That is the name dot. What happened here? So this is the uncreate method where the uncreate method is closed. Like it is correct only. Then why it is not coming? Dot. Okay, sorry. This is the private function, not a class. It is a function. Right now it will come. Right. Check all fields. Now that binding dot name dot length. I have to get the length of that particular this length. So I'm comparing length equal to 0. So whenever this length of that particular parameter will be 0, so here now we have to binding dot name dot. So binding dot name dot set error. So I'm setting an error. So what is that error? Set error name could not be empty. So that message I have to return this. Then it written false. So it written false. Right. But here what is that? Why it is not coming here? Binding we already defined. Binding we set it. So here also we added layout. Why it is? Yeah, now it is clear. Yeah. Okay, here it is. If binding, just a minute. So this could not be empty. So it is written. So finally here it should request because the boolean request something true or false, right? So here it will be the return true here, right? This will be okay. But for this, why it is not coming colon? Check all fields. Why it is not coming here? Okay, we will check this now. Here, like similar here now, first we have given the name, right? Like this, we'll give for the mobile. So this is, here we'll give for the mobile. So here it is the mobile. So length also length, it is length, it is correct, right? So here mobile, mobile could not be empty, right? Like this. Then after that, the mobile, what we have here, we created here uh, mobile. So for mobile, let us say I want to create one more condition here. So else if, like, I want to go with one more condition, else if so this, let us say for example it's a greater than or equal to 10, because mobile number could be 10 digits. So in case if it is mobile number 10 also, it could not be valid here. Here I'll write mobile number must be 10 digit, like this. I'll write some condition here, this, right? This is done. So next, it is the email. Like I'll write the email. So for this email, what should I write here now? This is, oh sorry, this is mobile, mobile, mobile. So the next, here email could not be empty. So last condition, I'll write one more. So that is the address, right? Address. Done. So here I'll write address could not be empty, right? So here this is the name only. What is the issue for this? Remaining all are set it for that only, it is giving here. Okay, so here if it is condition, it is checking that length. If it is 10, it will be condition, it will be execute here. But for the name, why it is not coming here? If
I think it was created two times.
no binding that here, this is correct only, right? This is for error message. This is for
In
not.
XML, sir.
Oh, that's why it is not mapping to anything. Yeah, now it is clear, right? Oh, okay. I copied multiple times. Now it not came right. Now I'll run this and then we'll see this output. Yeah, it is launching. We'll see. Yeah, now see directly I'm submitting this. See here it is showing that error name could not be empty. So if I enter the name, so it came here. See, it came invalid. Mobile number could not be empty. So mobile number I enter only 2 digits and to submit this. Mobile number must be 10 digits. Right. So then I submit. Now it came to here. So it came to here. So enter something. Then it will be valid. Like this, we have to handle the multiple. Like based on a situation, let us say I want to enter the number, some number like age in number. So that for that time, that number should not be less than 8. Maybe if it is let us say some condition, I have to register users which are greater than 18. So there I'll put that minimum, like minimum is 18, like that conditions also, like those depends on a situation. These we will write. Sometimes the people may follow some of the other like third party libraries also, but those third party libraries not support that much. Better to go and depend on this one, so that will be easy, like because this will be the proper validation that if you use some third parties, maybe may that may change some methods, some functionalities later time, so that it will create a problematic. So that's why it should be better, this one should be the better option, right? So this is the thing, it will happen here. So this is about the validation. So far, like with this we done with the very basic components of this is done. Now we have entered into little bit advanced. So what is advanced? Like let us say I want to display 20 members data in my app. So here like I want to display 20 names. So then as of now, whatever we have the knowledge, that with knowledge we can do 20 names with using the text view, so that I can create 20 times, and each and every I have to give that listener. So that will take 20, like it will, but it will be the very problematic. Why? Because I have to write 20 times listeners, 20 I have to create. Instead of that, there will be another option called by using the arrays. So we will create single array. With the array, we will handle such data. So for that, there are multiple things will be there. So that is like array. From the array, we will create many things. So that is like easy way we have to do such kind of things. So to handle that scenarios, means list view, grid view, means list means for our context, grid means side by side options, and next will be the drop down. Once you select the drop down, and from the drop down auto complete like search. So then next advanced would be like one image plus one icon, like such kind of all the things will be involved on that. So that in detail we will discuss tomorrow, because after 5 minutes today I have one call. So that's why I'm closing the class today. Tomorrow that things we will start with that. That will be advanced things, right? So far I have any questions, or it is okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay, then we'll connect tomorrow.